Hi, this is Di. I have something special for you today. I have an unboxing. I noticed that I have talked to you about people. I introduced you to my mom, my sister, my son, some friends, and my husband who never wants to be on camera. I've talked to you about places. We went to my nephew's birthday party. We've been to O'Connor. We've been to Bellingham. I even took you to the dentist, but I haven't done any things. I bought some new equipment. I am a bass player on the worship team at church. As a bass player, I've been having an issue with hum. I play a short scale bass, which only has a single pickup, which means that if there's interference, I seem to be picking it up. And so I invested in some equipment to try to get rid of my hum. We're going to unbox today a Hum Exterminator, an NS-2 noise suppressor pedal, and a Monster Bass 1/4 inch angled to straight instrument cable. Let's get to unboxing. Let's see. First we have the EB-Tech HumX. This plugs in to the outlet that you're plugging your equipment into to help eliminate hum. It says it exterminates 60 hertz of hum and buzz caused by ground loops. I don't know what causes my hum if it's ground loops. I don't know that much about electricity. I know that if they aim the stage lights at me, I hum. If they turn the stage lights off, I stop humming. I was told at the guitar store that that had to do with everything being on one circuit, including the lights and the sound. We found it out because when you dimmed the lights, the hum went down, and when you brought the lights brighter, the hum got louder. Important HumX usage notes. It cannot and should not be used on an ungrounded 2-prong. Okay, so this is a pet peeve of mine. A lot of times when you go on stage and you go to grab the amp, someone has cut the ground prong off. When I was 14, I was playing barefoot and got electrocuted. So please leave this on. I have 2 amps. I have one for performing and one for practicing. My practice amp is the Fender Music Master bass amp from 1982. It has all the fuses in it. It takes a little while to warm up, and it has a significant hum. So first we're going to look at it without the HumX. So you can hear the level of hum you get without the HumX. Oh look, it's got an indicator light so you can see when it's working. So I'm going to go put it in the outlet. I'm going to turn everything off first. Unplug it. Put the HumX in. Yeah, still pretty good hum. I don't hear any difference from the HumX. I'll still take it to church and see if it makes a difference on stage there. If not, I got it Musician's Friend. They have a great return policy. I'll send it back. I'll let you know how it turned out. All right, next up we have the NS-2 noise suppressor. This is a Boss pedal. It's a gate, which I've never owned a gate, but I guess electric guitarists use them a lot so that there's no hum between chords or during rests. And since I play in church, we have a lot of silent time where someone's praying or something, and you really don't want a hum coming through the monitors or out into the house when people are praying. Lately, we've gone over to using in-ears, and that means that you have this large hum coming through everyone else's ears. I like the Boss pedals. I think they look nice. I already have one Boss pedal. I have my tuner. And this looks pretty similar to the tuner, if you're familiar with it. It has the same mechanism here that can go horribly awry on you when it comes unscrewed. It's also where you keep the 9 volts, but I'm on a pedal board, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. You have 3 buttons here. One that says mute, reduction, mode, decay, minimum and maximum, threshold, minimum and maximum, and a reduction. There's a check mute light and a reduction light. You have an input, a return, output, and send. It looks nice. It's not as catchy as some of the pedals I have, but it looks okay. And then this is where your power source will be. I only have 4 spots for 9 volt, so I will have to switch one pedal out for this pedal. Oh, see, it's got pretty clear directions. They're all in English, so if you're English speaking, that makes it easy. The manual tells you exactly how to set up the knobs when you first try, and you'll set them from there. So they want this threshold at minimum, decay at minimum, and on reduction. And so then as you play with it, we'll adjust the knobs, make sure that we get the threshold right. And then the map. This is the part of the map I'm using. I'm using the top path. And it actually shows a picture of a bass, which is nice because nobody ever includes the bass, it feels like. But it is actually a loop. So this pedal goes first in the series, and it has a direct output that comes out to the amp. We don't use an amp at church, we use a direct line in, and that might be contributing to some of the sensitivities that I can't work out. But we take the bass and it goes directly to the output. But then you loop other chords around. So there's then we come from send and have my tuner and all of my pedals, and then loop right back around and return. So it's gonna take a little while for me to rewire my pedal board to get this up and running. So this is the current configuration of my pedal board. It came already wired, but it worked horribly and it died within a couple months. So I actually upgraded and got this Pedal Power ISO 5 and put that in. So it's got 4 places for 9 volts, one that can be used as 12 volt and 18 volt. And then these are my pedals that I've collected over the years. I have an octabass, a big muff, a vintage overdrive, and a chromatic tuner. So somebody's gonna have to come out of there because I just don't have enough jacks. So let me work on this a little bit. Okay, I think I got it figured out. We'll see. So it actually starts with the suppressor. It goes first, and then to the chromatic tuner, the muff, to the overdrive, and then loops all the way back around. I didn't have a cord quite short enough, so I wrapped one, and back to it again, and up to the bass. All right, and just testing it, I can already see a difference. Okay, so I've turned the muff on, and I want you to hear the hum right now. I have the reduction on. Hear the hum. Now I'm going to turn the reduction off. It is significantly louder and it has more of a hissing sound. You can hear it. Hear that hiss? And then when I turn the reduction on, no more hiss. So I think the real advantage to this is going to be that I'm going to be able to use my pedals more. Haven't been able to use them much because of all the noise they make. I'm going to try this one. Now without the reduction. Holy cow! Okay, that is an amazing difference. That makes a huge difference to have the reduction on. Listen to that. Holy moly. So for this overdrive pedal, I absolutely have to have this to take the hum out. Holy cow, that makes a huge difference. So I've managed to reduce the hum on my board. I haven't made any progress with the hum from the lights, but it's a start. So I've got the reduction on. I have the overdrive pedal on. See how it sounds. So some hum that I was hearing when I used my pedals has disappeared, which was actually a complaint I was getting from the sound guy, that if I put a pedal on, the hum was really bad in the house. I can hear, I think I can make the delay a little tighter, which is an adjustment you can make on it, so the hum goes out faster. But that's exciting news. That really did work on the hum on the pedal board. So I'll be able to use my pedal board more. This is the way it sounds in the overdrive, so. Very cool. All right, so that is the Boss NS-2 noise suppressor. It's a gate. It's designed for guitar and bass, or keys even, I think, on the map. And it comes in a really nice box, which, you know, if you were to keep it in the box, it would still look really new. And I like it. It's a good product. Okay, so the last thing in our box is the cord. which I had a fail on. I accidentally did not turn the camera on when I was opening it. So you missed about 45 minutes with me with the scissors trying to get it out of the box. So this is actually going to be nicer for you to watch. The cover, it says it's a monster cable, pro length, 12 feet long. It's a high performance bass guitar cable designed for more powerful definition and punch. Now, the reason I bought it was not because it was gold on the ends or it had this red, which will be nice. It'll keep me from getting it lost with other people's cords. No one can accidentally jack it from me because I'll know that's my cord. It's got the red end. But the real reason I got it, and if you can see here, is that it's copper lined. And copper lined is a big key, apparently, for keeping out noise and reducing hum. So I'm excited that this product comes with a copper lined cable. This is the end that goes into the bass, the bent end. And then this is the end that feeds into the pedal board. So I don't think we'll see an immediate reduction in hum in this room because the hum's just coming off of the, I think the hum's just coming off the fuses for the old amp. But I think when I get on the stage with all the stage lights, we should reduce some hum by having an insulated cable. It feels nice too. It doesn't feel super cheapy. It only has a limited warranty where some cables have a lifetime warranty. But you know, they usually require that you hang on to all of this stuff, which hanging on to that for a lifetime isn't really very practical anyway. All right, let's plug it in. I think it sounds better. I think the cord is an improvement. So that was the monster cable for Monster Bass. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and see you soon.